Guns, gear, on target training. I am working a skill that I really need a lot of work at. I am not proficient with revolvers and certainly not reloading them, which is one of the reasons that I shoot an auto-loading pistol or a semi-automatic. Most of this has to do with the physical limitations I have with my left hand and arm and the lack of mobility, as well as some other, physical issues as they relate to bones being fused and all kinds of other boring stuff. However, I'd like to be able to be proficient on different platforms. So today what I'm working is the 686 Smith & Wesson 38 Special. And I'm working with a couple of different Speedloaders by Safariland. This is a competition version. And then I've got one of the smaller versions, and they operate slightly differently. The large version, we'll show it to you in a minute, as you insert the rounds into the cylinder, you basically turn the outside here, and when you do that, and you're going to turn this, that's going to release it, and then you just simply drop the reloader. And then with the other version here, I'm going to simply push this in until it clicks. Once it clicks, we know that the rounds are free, and again, we drop the speed loader. So I am not a speed loading expert. I know I'm going to get some email from some folks who really can do this well, and so I am showing you, as a student of the gun, what I do to gain better skills. And the answer to that, and what I'm showing you, is I practice. So again, I'm going to work the revolver, so I'm working a couple of different skills today. One, that double action trigger, I'm just working on getting good center mass hits. I'm not trying to go too fast. And then I'm working on that reloading. So out at 5 yards here, we have a man-sized silhouette target. We're just going to work that. So I'm going to come out of holster, fingers straight until my sights are aligned, the gun is out. Come back, dump the rounds. Now in my case, I've got to rotate the gun into my left hand because I don't have the physical dexterity. I'm going to press these in, let them go, and again, same thing. Dump the rounds, come across. Again, this reloader here, slightly different model, until I hear the click. And you can see how slow I am. And I'd continue the process with the next one. So we'll show you our hits on our target out here. We'll reverse the camera and show that I brought one camera today. Forgive me. And then I'm going to do it again. I'm trying to get more proficient. I'm trying to gain skills that will allow me to have the confidence to use that speed loader. Let's take a look at our target, and then I'm going to give you kind of a focused view from the camera of that reload process. All right, let's take a look at the target. Okay, folks, so what you see now is you see the target. Again, we got good hits. We have one that's slightly high, but all would have been combat effective. So now what we're going to do is we're going to show you operation of the speed loaders. Okay guys, so once again, because of my left hand, I actually shift the gun. Most people would just do this with their non-dominant hand and come in and present the reload. I'm showing you the way I do it based on my physical limitation. So I would eject the spent cartridges, spent shell casings, and what I do is I'd come up in. Once this is aligned, I'm going to press and rotate and drop, okay? Gun's a little dirty. Go back to work. So again, ejected spent cartridges up, the mag loader. We're going to come in. Gravity's our friend, right? So I'm just going to drop this in. I'm going to press down until I release. Now I'm turning to the left, on this part of it. As soon as that happens, cylinder's locked and I go back to work. So again, I've done whatever I'm doing. I've shot, gonna come back, empty, rotate the gun down, speed loader up, in, press, release, and go right back to work. Again, same thing. Let's say I've shot all rounds out of the gun, empty, speed loader again, guys, coming up, in, press, it releases, up, look. Well, folks, there you have it. A couple of different speed loaders, Safariland speed loaders, competition version, the other version. I'll post which versions. I just cannot remember off the top of my head which ones they are. I'll post them in the comment section at the bottom so you guys can check that out. Again, what I want to show you today is not that I have proficiency, rather that I don't, and therefore I'm practicing a skill that I'm not good at with a goal to improve. You cannot get better unless you practice. Another great way to practice, speaking of that, is the use of dummy rounds or snap caps and working that at home. And again, just working this, you push into the clicks, boom, drop it, keep going. What we don't want to do is we don't want to get in the habit of retaining the speed loader. There's no sense there. Well, guys, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you. Finally, and as always, stay safe.